Hello, welcome again to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, my name is Folake Akomolafe. I'm a family life practitioner, I'm a marriage counselor and a coach. And today I'm so excited to come online to share this for the singles. I'm out for the single today. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, before I go on, please click the subscription button. Don't continue watching this video without subscribing. And after you have subscribed, make sure you like this video. Then you can also share with your friend. By liking this video, it will make YouTube to be able to recommend it to more people so that they can also be blessed. So it's very important that you like, you click, you subscribe, you like, and you share. Very, very important. And thank you for doing so. So like I said, today I'm out for the singles, and I'm going to be sharing something very crucial that every single needs to pay attention to before going on into any relationship. I also want to establish the fact that your single life is very important, and it's very important to the future of your marriage. How your single life, who you are, sorry, as a single person determines what kind of marriage that you will have. So now that you are still single, you are still waiting to get married, there's a whole lot of work for you to do. There's a whole lot of things for you to put in place so that you can have a blissful family that you desire. I want you to know that a happy family, a healthy marriage, it's not an accident. It's actually a product of so many work, and part of the work starts from your single life. So please pay attention to what I'm going to be sharing with us today, especially if you are single, and be able to and see how you can apply it going forward. I've captioned what I want to share with us today as 6 clear indicators that you are ready to embrace marriage relationship. That is 6 clear signs that shows that you are ready to embrace a relationship. Things to watch out for that will point to you that you are ready for a relationship. If these things I'm going to talk about are not in place, then you need to check it before going into a relationship. Like I said, your single life determines the kind of marriage you are going to have. It's a foundation, and you need to pay attention to it. So let's go. The first thing I want you to know as a single person planning to go into a marriage is that you have to first be content and be happy with your singleness. That is true truth. You have to be happy and be content with your singleness. The fact that you are single is not a curse. The fact that you are single is not a challenge. So you need to be happy being a single person and happy with yourself and be content. You have to learn how to find fulfillment in your single life and in your relationship with God. No matter your age, you have to find contentment and happiness in yourself first. You have to learn what makes you happy. I found out that a lot of people don't even know what makes them happy. And that's why you see a lot of people thinking that, I will be so happy when I get married. And after marriage, you discover that, oh, is it like this? So the truth is that marriage does not make anyone happy as it were. You have to be able to find happiness and fulfillment in yourself and in your relationship with God. You are not waiting to be married to be happy. First, take time to discover what makes you happy. What is the true happiness and fulfillment? And this true happiness and fulfillment, you know that it lies in God and knowing His purpose for your life. So the single period of your life is a time to be able to discover your walk with God. Discover very well and be established in your relationship with God. Find fulfillment in yourself as a person. Be happy with yourself. Be the friend to yourself. Enjoy your own company first before you start thinking of getting into a relationship. Because the truth is that if you are waiting to get married to be happy, I'm afraid you might never be happy, because marriage comes with its own, that it is who you with its own baggage, such that it is who you are in as a single, that you help you translate that happiness you have as a single person is what you will carry into your marriage and carry into the family that you are about to start. So it's very important that before you go into any relationship as a single person, you have to be content and happy in your singleness. Find fulfillment in your life and your relationship with God. That is the number one. Then the next one is You have to heal from any past hurts. It's very important. You have been you have to be able to address the wounds and of the past, such that they are no longer bringing baggage into the new relationship. Most of the time, a lot of people have baggage in their childhood. They have trauma and hurts that they have carried from their childhood through the teenage years to the single years. So you have to pay attention to those wounds. One thing about healing and trauma and hurt is that when you are single, most times you will think you have overcome it. But by the time you get into marriage, then you discover that those things you thought you overcome, you actually didn't overcome them. You are just buried them out inside one part of your heart. And when you get married, you start, when issues happen, then it starts becoming those issues will become a trigger. So that's why, as a single person, sit down and look at your life. Are there hurts, are there traumas that you have not actually healed from? And if you identify any, then I will advise that you seek professional help. You seek help so that you can be able to get that healing that you require. Don't go into any relationship carrying hurt or trauma. For example, maybe you are a lady and you realize that while growing up, your parent, your father didn't have a good, was not, didn't treat your mother well. You saw domestic violence and those things affected you. Ask yourself, check the extent of the impact of that domestic violence in you. And if it's something that is very serious and you know that you have not healed from it, then seek professional help. Another example, maybe you were in a past relationship and a guy jilted you after you have invested so much into that relationship, and the guy left you, broke your heart. Don't just rush into another relationship, because that's what I see a lot of single do. You just finish one relationship that didn't end well, and the next thing you jump into another. In fact, you enter that relationship in order to get back to your ex, so that the ex will know that maybe you left me, now I'm in another relationship. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to get healed from the hurt of the past. You have to get healed from whatever trauma, and be sure that it's no longer shaping your view about life. That hurt is no longer shaping your perception about life, because the truth is that trauma is real and pain is real, and pain has a way of shaping your perception if you don't deal with it. So as a single person trying to settle down, trying to go into a relationship, you have to heal from your past hurt. It's very important. You have to seek help so that you can heal and find a closure. Once you are able to find a closure, then you are set to move on into another relation. But until you find a closure, you are a dangerous person to be in a relationship with. That's the truth. For example, if you are still carrying the hurt from your past relationship, no matter what your new partner does, you will still look at that person in the eye of the other relationship. For example, a man that maybe there was a lady you were dating before, and you invested so much, always giving her money, she's always asking for money, you give her and you give her. Now you have, the lady just jilted you, disappeared despite the love and care you show. There's something in your heart say, women are bad. So in this new relationship, you might, if care is not taken, you might be looking at this new woman as like the other one, and that might even determine the way you will be treating her. Maybe she will have some money, this one, that's the way the other person did. You hold back, you won't give your full you won't give all to that person, and it will be affecting that relationship. So that's the reason why you need to really heal, and from every past hurt, be sure you have healed, you sure you have find a closure, then you can move on. Then the next one I want to talk about is you are not looking for completion. That's the third one. If you want to go into a healthy relationship as a single, you are not looking for completion. You know that no one can complete you. God is the only one that can fill that role. So enter into that relationship with a whole as a wholesome individual who is not looking for completion, who is not looking for validation. Like I said, you are happy in yourself, you are happy with your single life, you have found purpose, you are pursuing purpose. So you are not looking for someone to complete you. For example, a lady just say, I just need a man that will settle me in business, a man that will take care of me. If you use that one as your yardstick, you might end up with the wrong man, because you are looking for the man that will complete you. Can you find fulfillment? Can you be complete in yourself? Can you be whole as a person? Can you identify your own vision? If your own goal, can you set up a structure for your life, a plan that you want to follow, that even though I'm not rich now, but this is a part, the career part, the business part, that if I keep investing in this part, I'm sure I'm going to be established, I'm going to be financially independent in the nearest future. So you are not waiting for a man to come so that he can make you to be financially independent. That's looking for completion. So you are whole in yourself. You are you are saying that I'm looking for, when I get married I will be more productive, my husband is going to help me to structure my life. No, you have to structure on your own life. You have to have something in place that you are working in. There's a structure, there's a plan and a purpose that you are working at. So when the man comes or when the lady comes, then you come to you put the plans together and see how you can align and move on. But you are not looking for completion in any man. You are not looking for completion in any woman. You are not looking for validation. You are whole. You are complete to yourself. You have found purpose and you are pursuing purpose. That's a sign that you are ready to get married or you are ready to go into a relationship. Then the next one I want to talk about is you have a clear sense of value and self-worth, which is very important. What are values? Values are the principles that we live, that with which we live our life. The principles are that guide our life as individual. So if you are going to get into a healthy relationship that will lead to marriage, you must have a clear sense of value and self-worth. You know what you want in your life. Like, you know what you want, you know what you want in your life, you know what kind of spouse that you want. Not that you are setting an unrealistic expectation. No, you are having a standard, your principles for life. Now when you talk about principles, you are talking about things like integrity, the fear of God, accountability, honesty. So these are values that guide people's life. So if you have those values, you have your own values already. When the person comes, those are the things you'll be checking. Does he have this? Does he have integrity? Does he have that? Is he accountable? Is he teachable? It's not, I tell singles, it's not emotion. Don't put emotion first. You are looking for the guy that will propose with a flower, the one that will come with this with six packs, all those things. Those things have their place, but the first thing is, what are your values? You have to have a clear sense of value. That's what will help you in making a choice. Even aside of praying, after you have prayed and you feel like, then you now, the next thing is to check your values. If you think you've prayed and you are led, but when you check the values, he doesn't have it, somebody doesn't have integrity, somebody doesn't have, and there's someone that is not teachable, then forget that prayer, because those are signs. But if you yourself, you have not identified those values, you won't know if the person does not have it. You won't know if this person cannot agree with your principles. So it's very important, as a single lady, as a single guy, you have to have a clear sense of values. That's what will guide you in going into a relationship. And let me say this, that I've set up a community for singles, and I'm going to share the link before in this video. And in this community, I'll be teaching how to set up your value system, how to create a value system for yourself, how to come up with there's something I call what's it called? There's something called manual for your life. How to set up a manual. That's just by the way, but with time I'm going to be teaching. I'm going to do a video on that. But what I'm saying is that you have something on the table that guides the way you live your life, and you have a clear sense of clear self-worth. You are not proud, but your self-esteem is intact. Then you are ready to go into a relationship. Also, you are ready to serve someone else. That's the number 6. I'm sharing 4 things, I'm sharing 6 things, and I've shared 4. So you are ready to serve someone else. You are prepared to put someone else's need alongside with your own and support their growth. Because in marriage, actually, that's what we do in marriage. You put the other person's need alongside with your own, and the two of you run, supporting each other to be able to achieve your goals and to be able to grow together. So are you ready to do that? If you are not ready, then you are not ready to go into a relationship. Are you ready to commit to somebody's life to help them grow? Are you ready? Are you ready to serve the other person? Because marriage is about serving each other, helping each other, and prepared to put the person's need alongside of your own and support them and grow together? Are you ready to share each other's vision and support each other? Like I tell, love is more than a feeling, it's a commitment. So it's not because of the butterflies you feel in your tummy. No, it's a commitment to put someone's need alongside with your own and support their growth. So are you ready to do that? Ask yourself, are you a guy? As a guy, are you ready to support another lady to grow? Are you ready to invest your resources in helping another person to grow while you are also chasing your own dream? It's very important to make that clear to yourself. If you are not ready, then you are not ready for marriage. And the last thing I want to share is that you are emotionally mature and can manage conflict in a healthy way. That's another indicator that you are ready to go into a marital relationship. You are emotionally mature. I'm not talking about age maturity now. You can be mature in terms of age, but emotionally you are not mature. When there are issues to confront, you just flare up and be shouting and be screaming. No, that's not a show of emotional maturity. I remember there was a story of a lady that was dating a particular guy. The guy happens to be the son of my senior friend. And the woman told me that when they have these two people begin to have issue, they are still in courtship. The next thing, the lady will be breaking tape, breaking glasses, breaking TV. That once she's hungry, she can break anything. When she said this, she witnessed it one or two times, and she told herself, no, this boy, you have not found a wife. And according to her, she said she prayed that lady out of the life of her husband, of her son. So if you are that kind of lady, you don't have business in any relationship. You have to sort that anger issue. You have to sort that emotion. You have to seek help before going into any relationship. So when it comes to going into a marital relationship, it is important that you are emotionally matured and you can manage conflict elderly, because the truth is that in marriage there will always be conflict. In fact, that one is part of the growth. But ability to manage the conflict and still be together afterward, that's what makes the marriages to last. So if you are not emotionally matured and can handle conflict, as a guy, the next thing you start throwing punches, then you are not emotionally matured, because you are throwing punch at that lady because she's a woman. Can you, if your boss at work offends you, will you throw punches on him? So you see that that's a show of lack of emotional maturity. So but this is a very important thing that has to be in place before you go into a marital relationship. Like, let me just run it over again. I mentioned the first thing that you need to put in place as a single planning to get married or go into a relationship. You have to be content and happy with your singleness. Don't wait till marriage to be fulfilled or to be happy. Be content and happy with your singleness. Find fulfillment in your life and your relationship with God. The second one I mentioned is that you have to heal from your any past hurt. You have to find closure from any past hurt or trauma. Don't bring it into the relationship. You are not looking for completion. You are whole in yourself. You are complete. You have found purpose. You are pursuing it. You are not looking for anybody to come and complete you. Find they can complement you, but you are whole in yourself. You are complete in Christ Jesus and in your understanding of his purpose for your life. Then you also have a clear sense of your values and your self-worth. It's very important to know your values. Those are the principles guiding your life. You have it, they are clear. Then the fifth one, you are ready to serve someone else. Marriage is all about serving each other. Then the sixth one, you are emotionally mature and can manage conflict elderly. These 6 points are very crucial for any singles that intend to enter into a healthy relationship. It will help you. So while waiting for that Mr. Right, start cultivating these things, these 6 things that we have talked about. And if you have a question on this, like I said, I've started a community for singles. I'm going to share the link in the comment section to this video so that you can join the community. Then I can be able to answer your question and also share more tools with you that can help you to have a fulfilled single life. Remember, your single life is the foundation to your marital life. How it is with your single life will determine how the marital life will be. The two people guys going into marriage, they are the product of their single life. So if you have a healthy single life, definitely you are on your journey to having a healthy marriage. So let's work at it now that you are still waiting for the mist, all right? Let's put the right things in place, and I pray God will help you. So make sure you share this video with someone. If you are a parent, you have seen this video and you have a matured children, please share with them, share with their friends. Let this video go far as it can go to help other people. And I pray that a lot of people that watch this video, they will find understanding and they will get knowledge that can help them navigate their singleness. Till I come your way next time, I remain your marriage counselor, your family life practitioner, Folake Akomolafe. I'm passionate about helping you to walk through the journey of marital life to a life of bliss in your marriage. And that is what this YouTube channel is all about. Don't forget to subscribe so that you can see when I post another video. Thank you. Bye.